Good morning, everyone. Casino Tears Dice this morning. And we should 5454. Five heart 10. One, 5, 6. Good morning, Clint. Four, 6, 10. Good morning, lazy dog. Three hard 6. So lazy dog, I told Mary about the comment you made on my post yesterday on Facebook. And she just kind of rolled her eyes like, oh my God. Too funny. Just crossed on me 4-3. Double pitch. Matt Hatter, good morning. So is it possible to regress back to yellow belt from orange? You can do whatever you want, Clint, with the levels and that. I say take your time progressing through though, because I'm still learning. I've been doing this for how many years now? I would take your time, don't rush it. And you're going to get to certain levels that you'll be like, oh my God, how could I not figure that out? Or how did I pick up that bad habit or whatever? I'm constantly, even to this day, refining and trying to find better ways. I would say in the last few months alone, I've uncovered some stuff about my throws that I try to concentrate really big time on every day now. For example, with my grip, this is something that Kevin Scott pointed out, was making sure that my grip was centered on the dice. I try to take as thin of a grip as possible. Recently, I've learned that I'm pushing a lot with my thumb, and what happens when I push with my thumb, I don't know if you guys can see that, as the dice split apart there. So try not to have much pressure with my thumb on the dice. And even if you guys haven't noticed in the last few months now how my dice, that was a terrible example, but how my dice kind of stick together as they fly through the air. That's one thing that I've been really concentrating on. The last month or so, I've been trying to get it so the dice they don't cross at the end of the table, which is a bad habit of mine. So I'm trying to focus on that. so they don't cross at all, so it's gonna be a constant learning stages for you. And when you think you got it figured out, something usually goes wrong and you got to refigure it out or do something different. So hopefully that makes sense. So Lazy Dog says, just ask. Yeah, we are a collaborative group here. We all help each other and we try to learn together. 5-4-5-4 seams after 1 to 3-4 goes from a hard 4 to hard 8, hard 10 to 6-1. So the 6-1 is both dice off axis. If you can get consistent hardways though, that's pretty good actually. We got Deer. Good morning. Hello. Down when they stuck together pretty much, but now they're both off axis, so I drift the dice on that one. 6-6-12. So again, it's going to be a constant learning challenge, struggle. And when you think you got it figured out, something usually goes awry, and you have figured out again. So. Oh, Lazy Dog, you're hilarious. 639. Hopefully that makes sense. Good morning, Eric. Time they cross on me, we got 369. Consistent landing zones, consistent energy levels, all that stuff. It's gonna be a daily challenge for you and for anybody really going forward. One, 4, 5. Okay, let's get the show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 651 of the Level Up program, and it's about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a boot car craps style. Right. On the YouTube side of things, we got Clint checking in number 1, followed up by Lazy Dog saying woof woof. We got Mad Hatter, and we have Deer. Good morning. Uncle Hoku, we got Eric, Ashish, holy mackerel. We got Undisciplined Glenn. So, away, he says, Ashish. So I haven't seen you here for a while either, but welcome everybody. Hey, if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab. That'll bring over to the table that we're using today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. Yesterday we had one really good shooter. We hit the all. The shooter prior to that, we hit the tall. So we actually made some significant recovery on our bankroll on Crapsee. And so we're back over our starting bankroll that we started with last week. So we're at 53.36 to start out the show today. And that's going to put me at level 9 of my CMJ plan here. So let's go $15 on that pass line bet. And let's go all bet set. And I gotta do something really quick here. Something I forgot to set. I was clicking on everybody's name and you guys didn't even see any of it come up at all. So let's do that. There you go. Okay. I start too early, says Ashish. Yeah, for California time, I'm sure that is pretty early, but okay, let's go all bet set here. Dice out. 5 4 5 4. This is actually late for me because this is the end of my day. And we're going to start off with a 3-1-4 medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. So marking that point of 4. It's the right side off axis. And we are going to go 220 inside and 25 on that 10, and let's go 15 knots. And that's where we're going to start off the day here. 5 4 5 4. Blue collar crap style was trying to get 2 hits in a very short amount of time, regress, and play with profits. Chefs have to get up early and hit the market and start prep. Yeah, this should be your break time, Sheesh. You're not wrong, Glenn. Okay, let's go all bet set and dice out. He's a private chef now. He doesn't do early morning stuff anymore. There we go. 2-1-3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, the mama bear. So that'll be no help for us. Again, right die off axis. That is true, but he's over that these days. You have people do that. Like I said, you're a private chef. Good morning, Bags. Yep. 5 4 5 4. And again, our bets will be the same as what we were just a little bit ago. And all bets set. Dice out. That was a little bit short of the landing zone, and we have a winner for 3-1-4 again. So that is a point made, a roll, and a point. I'm sorry, point set, a roll, and then a point made. 5 4 5 4. And that last throw was not a pretty throw, but I will take the result. Puck turns off. That's $45 so far, brought back to the rack. So 44 inside pressure once we get a new point established. We're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet, and all of our box numbers are turned off at the current moment. So let's go all bets out with that. 26 people playing along, and we got 22 people watching live. So that I did actually 2 episodes on Holy Roller. One was for the memberships only, the other one was for the public, and we've picked up 35 subscribers in the last 2 days since that's gone up. 145 trucking camper, so let's mark that point of 5. Again, that was not a pretty throw, but definitely take the results. So we're gonna take that down there. We'll go 25 on that 4. And we're gonna go 44 inside. And that'll put us at 45 in odds on that pass line here. 454. And all bets set. This out. Way short on that. We got a 6-2. I'm sorry, not 6-2, 4-2-6 to holy cannoli. 4-2-6. So we really gotta get focused in on this throw because the last 3 throws were not good mechanics whatsoever. But that is our second hit, so we'll be able to turn that puck or regress our bets down. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go to let's go 66 inside. So that way we have $66 on the table. We have 129 brought back. So we are running at the halfway point for profit mark. Yeah, Hollywood 9. Come on now. Okay, this out. $538, great babe. So the Hollywood 9, I'm guessing that's a 6-3. And is that one of Alfredo's calls, or how did you come up with the Hollywood 9 or Ashish? That's a 538, and we never. Come on, Crapsee's not registering for me. Come on, update here, buddy. There we go. Okay, good. Boy, that took forever. Dice Dr. Dan is up already too? Holy mackerel. Must be early rising or early sun on that on the west coast and western side of the United States there. So anyhow, that was an 8. Let's go to $30 on an 8. It's dark there. Yeah, it's light here, but not by much. Well, good morning, Kevin. Kevin slept in. Everybody else is getting up early on the west coast. So, okay, let's call that all bets set. And days out. When is Big AZ's meetup? Is that this weekend or next week? There we go. We got a 4-5. Harrah 9, the Big Daddy Mac. Dice landed pretty tight together. They split apart as soon as they landed. It's a single pitch of the dice. And let's go to $25 on that 9. 5-4-5-4. We got Craps guy David Clark checking in. Good morning. And all bets set. That's out. Two, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5. And that's gonna be a winner 5, so the puck will turn off. 5, 4, 5, 4, and 2, 3, 5. Kevin's in California as well, Ashish. He might not see your comment because he watches, he plays on his phone, I believe, so he doesn't always get to comment all the time. Good morning, Mad Dog. So once we get a new point established, we'll go to $25 on that 5, but we're gonna stick right now with the $15 pass line bet. We have our box numbers, our place numbers are turned off right now. And Give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. I said check something. San Bernardino. Yeah, I can't even say that. Let's go off that set. And dice out. Okay. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. Three, 6, 9, the triple D, Dice Dr. Dan. Is she says the Hollywood 9, but I call it the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. 5, 4, 5, 4, so we're marking that point of 9. And I gotta fix that because I put the wrong one on there. 6, 9. There we go. And that's going to delete. Perfect. Forgot. So 5, 4, 5, 4. And for our bets, we're on that 9. So let's take that 25, put it over there. Let's go 15 in odds. And we should be all set. Raised in Orange County. And I saw it. Ventura County, isn't that in Minnesota? Ventura. That wasn't the governor's name. And 527. That is the Bruce. So that'll be the end of first shooter. End of that roll. 5, 4, 5, 4. Double pitch of the dice. 5, 2, 7. So again, play the short roll. Hope for the long roll. And we profited $83 on that shooter. 5, 4, 5, 4. So, okay, let's go $15 pass line bet. And I'll bet set 30 people playing along here. Dice out. Dice cross on me. We have another double pitch on the come out. 3, 4, 7. And that's a pass line winner. Come on, natural. So we're going to watch that double pitch. And if it happens again, we'll switch sets. Good morning, SJ. And we got Joseph Remus checking in. Good morning to the both of you, to the pair of you. Okay. Let's put $15 on that field. Since I've been throwing a lot of ace deuces in the come outs lately. All that set and dice out. 2, 6, 8. Dursalate. So it's marked at point of 8. So that's going to be a loss on that field, which is fine. That was earned money anyhow. Again, we're going to go to 20 inside. And 25 on a 10, 25 on a 4. And that'll give us 45 in the odds. Pass the dice, Joe. I would gladly pass the dice to anybody here. I have to learn how to host people and how to bring people onto the show. It's one thing I don't know how to do. I should learn how to do that. It'd be kind of cool. But anyhow, all bets set and dice out. Six, 2, 8, Buckeye, buckshot. And that's a winner 8. So point made, point hit. Left eye up access on the last one here. One before that was the right side off access. We're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. Our box numbers are turned off. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. Dice split apart when I lift my fingers. We got lucky. 3, 5, 8, the grape ape. So I'm marking a point of 8, or back on that 8. 5, 4, 5, 4, and mechanically that was not the best throw, but I'll definitely take the results. Again, we're going to go 45 in odds. And we're going to go 66 inside pressure. So that an extra 15 in odds. 5, 4, 5, 4. If you guys can give me cyber hugs, I'll take them. All bets set and dice out. Five, 3, 8. Wow. What's the chances of that, huh? Another great ape. Point made, point hit. Another Buckeye buckshot. 5, 4, 5, 4. And we got a 5, 3, 8. That's our second hit, so we can come down on the shooter. I hit the tall yesterday, Dan, and then I hit them all. No, I hit the tall on shooter number 2. Shooter number 3, I hit them all. So yeah, it was a good roll yesterday. So anyhow, we're gonna go again. $15 pass line bet. All of our box numbers are turned off. And all that's set. Oh, you're talking about yourself. I thought you were talking about me. That's a little selfish of me, huh? Dice out. Two, 5, 7 on the come out. Pass line winner. Come out natural. Loser for the DP. Another double pitch. Those landed up tight against that back wall. Still looking for a point here. Santa Fe, okay. I don't think I've been to Santa Fe at all. Okay, all bet set. 15 pass line bet. Oh, we're gonna pick up a field again. $15 on the field. There we go. And all bet set. Dice out. 516 KitchenAid mixer. So marking a point of 6. Dice stay cross on this and they split apart pretty heartily. Heartily, wildly, whatever term you want to use. Kino, says Lazy Dog. So we're going to take our bets down here. We're going to go to 96 across. And it's 156 brought back to the table. $93 on the table right now currently. And all bets out. Face out. Three hard, 6 to double degen. So that's another winner. Wow, we're not getting a lot of traction here at all. 5-4-5-4. We got 3-3-6. Puck turns off again. How many points has that made? I think I've made points 3 times already on this shooter. So we're coming out looking for a new point for the 4th time on this shooter. If Joel was here, he'd be hollering at me because he doesn't like that when I do that. 5-4-5-4. Joel is here. Oh my God. See, I told you he was going to holler at me. Okay, stick with the $15 pass lane bet. And we'll call it all bets set. And dice out. Too funny. Here we go. Dice out. There we go. 3-3 hard, 6 double degen. And that's going to be a parlay of the day with SJ. Marking a point of 6. That's only if you were working your bets. So we're back on 6. And let's go 15 in odds. Good morning, Kay Fisher. 5-4-5-4. And then 0.8. Yes, I did yesterday though, and I actually won, which was unusual. And I'll bet set. I saw it. Joe, you're gonna love me. 4-2-6. Holy cannoli, the 4-2-6. Gotta start playing some odds or something. There we go. Point made, point hit. Wow. What's an ATS? It's an yeah, I can't even think. I'm so tired today. 5-4-5-4. It is what it is. That's what it is, damn. I got up for this. Yes, you did. Isn't that awesome? You got some good roars going on now. Let's go. How about that? We got 34 people playing along, 30 people watching, 15 thumbs up, and 700,000 points made. It's out. So I had 2-7 on the come out. Wow. Another double pitch. Pass line winner. Come on, natural. Loser for the DP. And he goes, Mad Hatter said you should always bet the Reds on my come out. And we're just going to stick with that 15 on pass line bet. Our box numbers are still turned off. 5 4 5 4. And we'll go all bet set. They saw it. Just cannot make you guys happy. Anti-thinking strategy. There you go. Bet it and lose it. That would be called the Alzheimer's strategy. So it's 415 truck and camper. 5454, so we're marking point of 5 this time. They're a third unique point for the shooter. Now we can pound the 6 and 8. Okay, that's how that works. I was kind of curious about that. Let's go to $30 on that 6. So we'll go to 30 on that 8. 219 brought back to rack wheel. 135 on the table. 5454. And all bet set. Face out. There's a 6 for you, Joe. 156 KitchenAid mixer. 5454 156. It's about $42 on that 6. Again, 5454. And all bets set. It's out. Terrible throw. Sorry, Joe. 325 Justice Gen 5. Point made. So we'll be looking for another shooter. We have 3-point fire bet down already. Joe is loving it. I couldn't do that again if I couldn't do that if I try here, guys. I don't know what's going on today. Okay, so pass line of $15. All of our box numbers are turned off. I never took that 5 off down, so I got paid out on that as well. So it is what it is. 5454 and all bet set. That's how it's set. $628 the Duracell 8. So let's mark the point of 8 again. Or 54, and we got a 628. Five four five four. And let's do this, and we'll go 15 in odds. And now let's go here, 25 on that. Yeah, I know that happened yesterday. That's how I do it, okay? All that set. They saw. $167. See, Joel, you holler at me all the time. It got me so upset. I had to do the 167. It isn't much. Okay. That's the end of shooter number 2. Fat fingers are not working well today with that keyboard. 52 over last night. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, we got a 16 on this one, a 9 and a 16. We'll stick with the 5454 Hardway set. And we made $148 on that one. We're up about $200 for the day here so far. About $15 on that pass line bet. And all bet set. This out. I know I jumped on really fast, Mad Dog, last night, just real quick to say hi. And we got 369 Triple D, Dice Dr. Dan, so it's marked at point of 9. And I jumped on, who was shooting with you? I forgot. But when I jumped on, they were hollering at the people on Crapsee because the computer kept on dinging on them. That's kind of funny. Okay, 5-4 and 220 inside, and $25 10, $25 4, and that's going to give us 35 in odds. That's set, and this out. And we have 369. Sorry, Joe. The Triple D, Dice Dr. Dan. Can't say that my dice results aren't semi-consistent today. Okay, point made, point hit. Yeah, I'm teaching you, Joel, to play a different style of game. You gotta bet the table accordingly. 5454. Again, we're gonna go back with that $15 pass line, but all of our box numbers are turned off. We'll go 66 inside pressure once we get a new point established. And we'll call it a bet set. And I saw David was on the show last night watching as well. I saw that. I saw it. There's the 10 that you're asking for, Joe. We got the Old Bay Bushel 5-5 hard 10. Working the point of 10. Primary topside both dice. Again, 5-4-5-4. And we'll go 15 and then 9. We'll take that down, and we're going to go 66 inside pressure. And 15 and odds. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. We got the Mad Hatter, Magic Aces, 1-1-2. So we might have a chance of hitting that small now. It's a drift of the dice. 5454. No help for me. So we'll call that all bets set and dice out. 628, the Dursalite. Co-op support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. 5454 dice, that's 628 result. That's going to be hit number 2. So we can come back down on our bets again. We got John checking in. Good morning from Southern California. A lot of California people here today. California was the place you ought to be, so they loaded up their truck and they moved to Beverly. Oil, that is. Black Gold Texty. Where's that from? I can't believe that popped in my mind. Okay, let's go 96 across. So I bet you guys wish I was on a radio so you could turn me off. How's that? That's what my dad used to say all the time. You're on the radio, son. Now I can turn you off. I don't have to listen to you. All bets set and dice out. $15 pass line bet. We're at 96 across bet level. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. 5454, 516. Thinking of Ellie Mae now? You're just thinking of the Ellie Mae. I'm thinking Daisy Dukes, but Ellie Mae wore Daisy Dukes just about 20 years too early. So let's go to $30 on that 6. And Jethro Bodine with his double barrel slingshot. And they're pot passers. What's a pot passer? Anybody remember the pot passer from the show? And that's set. That's out. Violent cross of the dice. We have a 2-2 hard 4, hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to cruise. Ryan from Holy Roller. Primary bottom side both dice. Not that it matters because that was not a very controlled shot. The way they came down, they both violently crossed on me. But I will take the results. So we'll go to $25 on that 4. Five, 4, 5, 4. And I'll call that all bets set. I saw 36 people playing along. Five, 3, 8. Grape Ape. Got $30 on that 8 as well. 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. Four, 3, 7. And that is an ouch. picked up another $97, so that puts us up $300 some dollars today. About $300, let's say. I don't think Jonas is having a show today, Dan. He might be. I'm not sure. I know that he is having some issues with his health, and he has some family issues that's going on right now. So we'll see if he's having a show or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, we're up about $300. I'm going to do something a little bit different on this shooter here. We're not going to do any pass line bets. Pretend it's somebody else's shooting. I'm going to use that $300 profit. We're just going to try to go for it here. So let's go all bet set and dice out. $369, another triple D dice, Dr. Dan. So I'm marking that point of 9. And I'm going to go 320 across. Five, four, 5, 4. And all bet set. Dice out. Three, 5, grape ape. Single pitch of the dice. Record that one wrong. I'll change it really quick here. There we go. Switch around. Okay. So that was an 8. Let's go to $90 on that 8. 4, 5, 4. And I'll bet set. Dice out. Two, 6, 8. The Duracell 8. Five, 4, 5, 4. We got 2, 6, 8. $75 brought back to the rack. So let's do this one. Let's bring our bets down. We're going to go 160 across. So we're $15 in profit for this shooter. And we're just going to trend bet to the ceiling now, hopefully. Good morning, Mike. Another California person. And all bets set. Nice out. One, 3, 4, medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. So let's go to $50 on that 4. 24 brought back, 185 on the table. And we're at goal already, no matter what. So that's a positive thing for the day. All bet set. Okay, so That's good, Glenn. I'm glad I can do that for you. What's up? And we got another 4. 1, 3, 4 again. Medium-sized Joe. 4, 5, 4. We got a 1, 3, 4. Another nice hit for us. Let's go to $100 on that 4. 5, 4, 5, 4. Am I standing or sitting when I'm shooting? I'm actually standing. Good morning, Brian, by the way. Next week, Saturday, Brian, I might be cutting into your time period, just so you're aware of that. I'm going to be doing a 3-hour marathon next week, Saturday morning, starting at 8 o'clock Central Time, probably. And it's going to be a fundraiser for my brother who has stage 4 cancer. And I'm going to be trying to raise some money for him. Just to kind of to let you know a little bit ahead of time, so you know. Peace out. Unless, this is just, we got another 4 here, by the way, too hard for. Unless you want to do a collaborative and I can jump on your show and you can help me raise money since you got more people watching. We can text or call or talk if you want to do something like that. Let me know. That's another nice hit. So let's go to $200 on that 4. 5, 4, 5, 4. It is for a good cause, yes. All bets set and dice out. One, 5, 6 KitchenAid mixer. 5, 4, 5, 4, 1, 5, 6. So that's not going to be this Saturday. It'll be next week Saturday that I'll be doing that. 5, 4, 5, 4 dice set. And that was a 6, so let's go to $42 on that 6. Thank you, K. Fisher. Yeah, he found out about 4 or 5 weeks ago that he has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Also has cancer in the liver as well as his bones right now. If he did not get treatment, they gave him weeks to live, but he is getting some radiation. And then that radiation is really affecting his diabetes, so he's having problems with that, and just a mess. So things are not looking too positive for him right now. But we need to raise money for his medical bills, and his wife is only working like a day or 2 a week now. She's constantly watching him and taking him to appointments and all that stuff. 325 Justice Gen 5. So things are not good for them, and he's still a young person. He's 61 or 62 years old. So 5, 4, 5. So 61, I think, is what he is right now. So really not that old. Cancer sucks, so would love to be assistance with Saturdays. You just have a small window in your schedule. Yeah, I get it. I understand. So, yeah, not good, Dan. It really isn't. And I had found out probably about a week and a half prior to when I was in Vegas is when I found out that he had all that. A week and a half, 2 weeks. So, that was a 5. So let's go to $35 on a 5. And we'll call it all back set. Nice out. ace deuce Alfredo sauce. It's gonna leave us, it's the mama bear. That's gonna leave us just aces to get the small. Oops, that was a 2. There we go. 5, 4, 5, 4. That's no help for me. Again, 5, 4, 5, 4. There is not a GoFundMe page, Dan. People asked if he was going to do one, and him and his wife decided not to do it. But they are going to have a benefit, like 3 days after that Saturday, a benefit in our area. So, and I'm not able to attend the benefit because of my work schedule. So I was going to do this on that Saturday as a supplement, and then I will award that money, any money that we raise, to him. So that's how I'm going to do that. So no GoFundMe. We're just going to go everything through my PayPal account. We got OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So what I'm going to do is, so that way YouTube doesn't take your cut. And I'm not big enough to do it just like a charity straight through. I know Brian could, or Casino Quest can, because they're over 10,000 subscribers and that, but I can't. So I'm just gonna open up my PayPal account and leave a link to it, and then that way everything will be on screen so everybody can see how much it was raised and that during the show. And then I will probably do a video of me actually awarding him the money and all that stuff, so that way you guys can see that. We'll go all bet set and base out. But I have a whole show planned, different betting amounts and different things we'll be doing during that show. 516 KitchenAid mixer. So, but I know that this community is such a huge resource and such a huge supporting community, where we tend to support each other in all of our hardships and all that type of stuff. So that's, well, you guys are my only friends. And I've said that multiple times in the past. I'm not just making it up for this, but let's go to $60 on at 6. And we'll call that all bet set. So let's get another 4. That would be nice. Another 4. No, we'll take a repeater on the OMC Craps though. Midnight. Another truth to the dice. 5, 4, 5, 4, 6, 6, 12. And 4, 4. Thank you there, Mad Dog. Appreciate it, my friend. And all that set. Dice out. That was a little bit short on that. 156. We got lucky. I thought it said something else, but it's a 156. KitchenAid mixer. 4, 5, 4. 1, 5, 6. Let's go to $90 on that 6. And Joel, you're getting your wish. I set the point at 10 like you told me to. And now we're hitting all these other numbers for you. So hopefully you're happy. And I noticed you haven't said nothing now for a while. Oh, man. So you at 6 blocked. A huge win on midnight for you. You had a lot on it. Okay. I can be trained. Wow. You're funny. This table has ears. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with this table. This table has ears. It definitely hears pretty much everything. It's out. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. 5-5 hard 10. Old Baby Show. Parlay of the day with SJ. See, I told you this table has ears. We say it and it freaking happens. So, okay. Point made. Puck turns out. Oh, no, wait, we're on the 9. Never mind. I was thinking we're on the 10 for some reason. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Never mind. I strike that comment as I'm laughing away here. Put $50 on that 10. I don't know what I was thinking. Give a treat, Joel. Thanks a lot, Dan. Okay, all bets set here, and we need mid-mo yo. We need the aces. Maybe old dogs can learn new tricks. You must be talking about Joel being the old dog, right? 5-4-5-4. That's out. One 5 truck and camper. 5-4-5-4 and 4-1-5. And let's go to $60 on that 5. And I'm going to regress that 4 down to $100. So we'll take $100 off the table so we can get some of that back. 804 brought back to the rack. We have $355 on the table. You're still a young pup, Dan. You got Alzheimer's, don't you? You're still remembering the years ago, not just the immediate past. They sucked. 4-2-6. Holy cannoli, 4-2-6. That was a pretty looking throw. A pretty looking throw. Nice, tight together. They landed up nice, tight on the wall, close to each other. Very little randomization. Let's go to 120 on that 6. 5-4-5-4. And all bet set. This out. That time they crossed on me a little bit wild. 5-3 Grape Ape. Four, 5-4, 5-3-8. Let's go to $60 on that 8. Really haven't hit that much, just shooter. So we got 10 8s today, 11 6s, 6 buys, 5 9s. And all bet set. This out. We got a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. And Glenn saying, I'm not sorry because I'm not on the 10 now. far as lay bets go. But he still has that base call, so I'm still going to call it after him. Let's go $200 on that 10. 5454. That's right, Glenn says, all right. And Joel's actually thanking me. Wow. Okay, that's cool. All that set, and they said I've made a ton of money on this one also. I'm up almost $600 on the shooter. I have 1,042 brought back to rack 465 on the table. And 617, so that'll be the end of this roll. That is an ouch. Which is fine because it's the end of the show here anyhow, so let's get that registered in. Made $577 on that shooter. So let's go here. And we'll go to our statistics for the day. So we had 4 shooters. We had a 9, a 16, a 9, and a 19. So last shooter had 97 roll quality points. That's 13.3 SOR today, 7.6 SRR, 3 come out 7s. 6s and 8s and 4s were outproducing everything else. We did not throw a yo at all today. We could use that on the last shooter, but box numbers and inside numbers were way above expected. 4s and 10s were expected today. Come out 7s are a little bit high. Horns and fields are low. Hardways were expected. Looking at our dice roll results through the end of yesterday, 7,538 throws. Gives us a 9.43 SOR, 6.72 SRR, and a 6.37 BSR. So coming back to the main page here, John says, thank you, not a problem there. He goes, not a bunch of rolls, says K Fisher. Dave Brock says, good rolling. Mad Dog says, nice rolling, hashtag. Glenn says, glad I could sit in one last time before your travels. Have good, safe travels. I didn't know that you're going anywhere. And Neil says, oh, shoot, yeah, it came in too late. So, anyhow, thanks for joining in, everybody. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, the last day of the week for our rollouts. But until tomorrow, my name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous. Hurts.